the latest Audi model, and I got to see it in the flesh just a little bit before any other journalist worldwide in the heart of Audi design at its headquarters in Ingolstadt, Germany. Truly an honor to see this car inside the very same presentation room at the Audi Design building where the company's board previews its new models. Meet the new Audi Q8 e-tron SUV. So this is the very latest electric or e-tron model from Audi. And it's very apt in a way, it's really fitting that it is this car that sets the tone for the design language that will follow on future e-tron or electric models as well. I say that because the very first e-tron was very much something like this, that set the tone, that gave us the new face of Audi at the time. And now you're going to see a lot of that emerge as the e-tron family expands on this drive towards eventually becoming completely electric as a brand. And very cool that I had the Audi exterior designer Jürgen Loeffler show me everything that is new about it, since he knows the car better than anyone else, really. Now you have to say that a large part of Audi's popularity over the last several years has really come on the back of its designs. The cars have been really attractive, they've been really pretty, and they've also played around a lot in terms of technology by taking some of those tech elements into the design, especially on lighting. It's a trend that really has seen a lot of other car brands also adopt, let's say, a lot of that. Look at the way the tail light treatment has been done, the use of LED lighting there, and then of course on the daytime running lights as well. Real signature of the brand. Where am I going with this? Well, think about it. For a brand that's been a trendsetter on design, then there is a lot of pressure in terms of how to keep that reputation going, how to have a more modern or a new outlook towards maintaining this kind of a reputation. Take a look at that face and, well, you know then that while it's difficult, it's not impossible. It's something that Audi has been able to hold on to. It's something that the brand is still very much recognized for. So yes, this is the facelift for the Audi e-tron family, except now it has a more fitting name as the Q8 e-tron. What you see here is the SUV model in Chronos Grey that really seems to enhance the minimalist styling on the car. The lighting treatment is very cool. New DRLs, and look at that light bar across the top of the grille. That also gives a distinct silhouette of the four rings by casting a glow onto their upper outline. Like I said, very cool. The other thing you notice right away is how it looks more athletic and kind of leaner than the original e-tron was. Visually, that seems to make a more exaggerated difference on the Sportback. It makes the car look more lithe, more athletic, more agile. The fact that this particular one is using the mirrors, which are cameras really and not the full actual bulky mirror, also kind of slims down the design just a little bit. It's the use of all the black elements as well that tend to make the car look a little lither. Yet at first glance, you still know this is the e-tron, now just called the Q8 e-tron. In the front, because of the S-line, you do get this glossy black treatment and all of the black down here as well. e-tron badge very subtly placed over here, and then, you know, I think the fact that you're using this silver with the black inserts kind of complements the two-dimensional Audi logo up front as well. But like I said, there are bits which are instantly recognizable, like the headlight motif, for example, but the rest of it still makes it look just like it's an all-new model. So yes, I am far away from that design studio now in Lanzarote, the fourth largest of the volcanic Canary Islands archipelago. Stunning countryside and great roads and sunny weather despite the winter chill back home. What else do you need, right? Like its predecessor, the new Q8 e-tron also has the SUV and Sportback body styles, and the entire range has been updated with bigger battery packs. The erstwhile base 71 kilowatt-hour battery is gone and it's replaced with the 95 kilowatt-hour pack. That's on the Q8 e-tron 50. The 55 and SQ8 models get a much larger 114 kilowatt-hour battery that's new. Driving range has gone up between 32 and 44% over the previous e-tron models, meaning the range is now 5 to 600 kilometers across all variants. Now this is the flagship of the Audi e-tron range, and so which is why it's not surprising that it's really studded with every feature, every technology that Audi likes to boast. You of course have Audi Drive Select. The Drive Select option has been around forever and ever on most of the cars, so you get efficiency, you get dynamic, you get comfort, and you get something called auto, where the car kind of senses your driving style and then also optimizes the efficiency in terms of battery usage, maximizes the range. And then you also have individual, where you can set some of those parameters the way you like them. All of this has been around forever. Of course, being the Q8, you also get all-road, which is a little bit of off-roading or rough roading that you can do on this car as well. The car also has a host of ADAS systems, and they work quite nicely. There's everything from lane keep to traffic follow. And you know what? All of this, everything I've just mentioned, was always on the e-tron. So what's changed? What's new? Audi has paid extra attention to the chassis and dynamics with the Q8 e-tron. The improvement is apparent, I have to say. The car feels more responsive, more energetic, and definitely sportier. There's another big change in the motors themselves. The motors are now more tightly wound to be able to give you just better performance and also extra torque out of a similar sized motor as before. On the SQ8 models, which sadly we're not getting, you actually have two motors at the back, one at each wheel. So it can really give you a lot of torque vectoring that's very, very precise and very dynamically inclined. So you actually have three motors overall, one in the front and two at the back. The regular Q8 e-tron has the dual motor quattro system. The dynamics are similar across the range, though the Sportback does feel a bit more agile, only by comparison. So I've just come out of the Timanfaya National Park, and it is otherworldly landscape. The roads are fantastic, and the good news is I can see some nice curves coming up. So it's time to put some of that promise of more agility to the test. Okay, here we go. Battery technology, both in terms of packaging and how much power you can get out of that battery, these are things that are just going to keep getting better. So I'm already more relieved to have a little bit better range here, because, dynamically I can push the car that much harder, just knowing that, all right, I've got a little bit more juice than I had on the e-tron. The Q8 e-tron uses the same platform as the pre-facelift car, which is a derived version of the VW Group's MLB platform for internal combustion engine cars. In the future, though, Audi will move to using only the MEB or PPE electric-only platforms. I've spent the better part of almost 2 hours now just driving through lava fields. I mean, this is incredible. What's more incredible are just the gorgeous roads. The road surface, for the most part, has been lovely. But you know what? I've had some rough sections as well, and so it's nice to be able to sort of navigate some of those with this car as well. So the Q8 e-tron is undoubtedly the improved version of an already great car. Expect an India debut in mid-2023, with prices going up slightly to the 1 crore 20 to 40 lakh rupee range.